All right, hey everybody, how's it going? Hi Isaac, how's it going, man? Tonight I'm going to be working on finishing a painting that I've been working on for the last couple weeks. But first of all, hi, how's everybody doing? I hope your Saturday is going well. I hope your weekend's going well. Got my stream working. Got my chat working. Let's see. Yep. All right. Cool. Here we go. So for the last couple of weeks, I've been working on this painting. Brazilian porcupine painting. And that is what I'm going to be finishing tonight. And I don't know if I'll start something else tonight or what, but that's what we have in store. I worked on this a little bit this week. Just to catch everybody up. Guess this is kind of where it went. Whatever. This is kind of where we left it last week. And this is what we're doing this week. Jeez. Everything's... What? Why am I think my computer gets stage fright when I'm getting ready to stream. It just starts acting super crazy. So right now I'm just trying to figure out where to put these quills to make them the most interesting. I changed this pose a little bit, and I think that it was mostly because I didn't want to redraw his arms anymore. I redrew his arms a bunch of times, and I realized that that wasn't the idea behind this piece. Is not perfect kid arms. It is a boy or a girl, and they're porcupine. So I'm gonna have to I'm gonna work on these quills for a little bit. Finally got the quills in there for those of you that might have been tuning in just to see me stick some of these quills. Got started a little late tonight for the usual reasons. My computer, I had to restart my computer 63 times before all the things were finally showing up in my streaming software. Been working on this painting a lot today. I want to there's this spot in every painting that it goes through where you kind of like not sure if it's going to work out or not. I feel like I'm in that spot right now. I'm going to see if I can work my way out of it. I've been doing a lot of, well, not a lot, but did some research on porcupine quills this week. They're pretty crazy. So let me know if you want to hear some porcupine quill facts. Maybe I can think of some. So is everybody going wild this weekend because you're kind of allowed out of the house again, or is everybody still kind of playing it safe? I don't know. I'm kind of doing somewhere in the middle. I'm not going to go hog wild, whatever that means. But also, you know, I think I'd like to go to the park or something. Really all I want to do is go see some outside of my apartment. Am I like live? Okay, yeah, good stuff. Here we go. Just checking out. All right, yeah. I'm really online. Can't really see. I've got this chat program where I can't really see who is watching. It's kind of creepy anyway, but on Facebook I can kind of see who's watching, but I'm using a different chat stream program now, so yeah, say hi. Say hi in the chat if you're watching. You don't have to, but if you'd like for me to know you're here. I don't really know unless you say something, some kind of can't see what's going on, exactly what's going on in the stream. Just to catch you guys up, I was just about to say that. I was just about to tell the little bit of story. Inspiration is one way to put it. My friend Elizabeth, fellow artist and friend Elizabeth Albright, a couple weeks ago, let me see if I can find the painting. Oh, it's going to be maybe a challenge to find the painting, but I think it's worth it. Let's see. Elizabeth Albright, artist. I'm Googling. My friend Elizabeth did these paintings. She's doing a series with writers as animals, and I watched her stream, and she was doing this. I hope that's showing up okay on the internet. But she did a Brazilian porcupine. She's an oil painter. She did a Brazilian porcupine. William Shakespeare. So this is Shakespeare as a porcupine. And as I was watching the stream, I went into this porcupine hole. I just started Googling porcupines, Brazilian porcupines, and they're really cute. So I started painting a porcupine just because that's what I do sometimes. And then that's pretty much the inspiration behind this was porcupines. Go check Elizabeth's stuff out sometime. Porcupines was the initial inspiration, and then it just kind of morphed into this. A lot of my pieces just start out as one thing, and then they evolve into something. And then last week when I was painting this, I started getting just my friend, me and my other people in the stream, we started talking about how every kid's got that bowl haircut, and we had a lot of fun with that. So yeah, I just did. I wanted to do like a portrait of a kid and his porcupine, and maybe he's from the 70s. Or maybe he's just got that same haircut that every kid ever has. So that's it. That's the inspiration. And tonight I'm going to finish it because it's taken 2 weeks. Look at this guy. Look at this porcupine. These are crazy. And they've got super sharp spikes. They're covered in sharp spikes. They've got nightmare teeth, nightmare fingernails, but somehow they're super cute. So that's how I roll. So what was I doing? Oh, I'm gonna paint some porcupine quills. This is what they look like. They're sharp. They have barbs on the end of them. But I thought this was interesting. The quills have barbs on the end of them, so they go in really easily, but they don't come out really easily. And then, but they're also covered in antibiotic stuff to keep from getting infected if you get stuck. So they're not really trying to kill anybody. They just don't want you to run up and grab them. Yeah, so I just do weird paintings, man. Whatever happens, happens. And it's fun to do these paintings on the stream from kind of beginning to end because people come in and out and they just kind of see them progress, and then it's kind of part of the fun sometimes to fold our discussions into things that are going on in the painting. It took me entirely too long to figure out where these quills should go. Yeah, Isaac, I'll give you the short version. The short version is my friend, I don't know if you saw, I actually posted a link above, but my friend Elizabeth a couple weeks ago on her stream painted a painting of a Brazilian porcupine, like William Shakespeare as a Brazilian porcupine. And I just kind of fell in love with porcupines, and so I started painting Brazilian porcupine. And one thing led to another, and here we are. I've got this kid with a bowl haircut. There was also a discussion about that last week, and so this is just kind of what it turned into. Starts with a seed of an idea, and then it just turns into whatever it turns into, you know. And we just do this on this, you know. I just do these on the stream and then do something with them. But yeah, man. Asheville Comics. I was trying to remember uh, where we met. Isaac was. Did we meet that day that I was down there with with a booth? Where was that you, or did you pick something up? Uh, Something up that was hanging down there. You said you got the Xenomorph piece. I know that was hanging down there. Yarn. Are you the one that bought the larger board off the wall? Okay, picked it up hanging. Yeah, cool. Cool, man. Yeah, I think you tagged me on Facebook. It's been a while. It's a while ago. Tagged me on Facebook. Appreciate that, man. I just started an email list, and I'm sending a free print. I did another print on this stream, and I'm sending a free print out to people that sign up for the mailing list. It's going to be kind of like I'm calling it Transmissions from the Studio, and it's going to be just an email list that I sent out. Email I sent out, kind of talking about what I'm working on. Probably going to have some. Really, I don't know. I'm starting a little club, I guess. Going to have some deals for people, stuff like that, but I think it's going to be more just what I'm working on. I'll post a link in the stream if that's something you're interested in. I've still got like 4 prints left that I'm giving away, mailing to people. We're signing up. Oof. Quarantine. I don't know. You know, to be completely honest, the first month of quarantine, besides the news that was, can be kind of a bummer sometimes, and that it wasn't too much of a lifestyle change for me. I mean, it's whatever. That might be sad. I don't know. Whatever. But the being locked in my apartment doing art all the time hasn't really changed that much. You know, I mean, I have a day job where I work at home, and I have been writing a graphic novel, which is something you do at home. You know, actually, it would be nice to go to a coffee shop once in a while, and do it to get out of here. But the first month, maybe even I don't even know how long it's been now, but the first month has been like not too much of a change. I mean, I paint all the time, if I'm inspired or not. To be honest, I mean, inspiration is great when it happens, but if you want to like get good and stay good, you have to just do it like it's almost like a compulsion. So I have been painting a lot. I haven't been painting as much as maybe I'd like, but I'm writing this super long thing. Yeah, a graphic novel. It's called Sam the Junk, and I'm still writing the script, so I'm not super ready to talk like details about it, but it's yeah, it's going to be a 4-part thing. I mean, it's going to take me a while to really finish it and have it all out there in the world, but you know, I'm trying to finish writing it by the end of the year, but so I'll start art on it sometime before the end of the year. And actually was talking to Morgan from Morgan's Comics about maybe doing some kind of book drop there. So hopefully we can make that happen. And but it's just like I hesitate to talk too much about it just because it's so far off. But at the same time, it's like I don't know, man. Like I've never written and tried to put out a book before, and from what I read, it's like the time to start talking about it is like 3 years before it comes out, just to get people hyped for it. So cool, man. Thank you. It's yeah. I think if you'd like, I think it would be cool for you to get on my mailing list. Because I mean, it's not, you know, I'm trying to make it not boring. I'm gonna post a link from my website, and no pressure, but I do think it, you know, if you want to do it. So this print I'm giving out just for free. I've got 4 left. And just when you go to check, the details are here, but I just posted it in the chat. The details are here, but like if you want to go, you just check out and it's free, and then you'll be subscribed to the mailing list, and I'll mail you a print. Mail you a print next week. And then I'll be talking about the news for the graphic novel in there, possibly mostly bitching about how hard it is. I don't know. It's been really fun though. I mean, I really have to say that doing really hard stuff like that is, I don't know. It's super hard, but it's also, there's something about it that I think is really positive to work on a really long project like that and try to just decide, hey, I'm going to finish this, even if it takes me however long it takes me, and then you just do it. Hey Katie, how's it going? The Laels say hello. Which Laels would that be? Would that be your husband's and your 2 children? Yeah, this quarantine thing, it's kind of a little weird. I mean, I live alone, live with 2 cats. They don't talk much. So it has been like, you know, a little bit, like for most people probably, a little bit dicey sometimes. You're just like, Jesus, I gotta get out of here. When that happens, I do. Sometimes I just go like drive around a little bit. Feels like things are starting to loosen up now. I don't know if that's, I don't know. I mean, I can understand both sides of the argument. People are ready to like kind of get back to work and stuff. I can dig that. On the other hand, I hope that just everybody's careful. If everybody's careful, I think it'll be good. You know, it'll be fine. But yeah, nobody needs to know my opinions on it. That's all we hear all day. Just a bunch of people's opinions. Trying to make these look like with hair, you don't want to draw every hair, but these are quills, so they're thicker. And really need to do something here to suggest that they're pointy things and not hair. I think maybe what you can do, make these look more like quills, is to show where we would, Katie, if you're still there, what are you guys doing? What are y'all doing this weekend? Cooking out or anything? I usually skip the song when there's lyrics. I like this music, especially good for just stuff like this. But a lot of times when lyrics, for some reason, like there's a style of vocals when this kind of music does vocals that it's just like I do not enjoy it very much. Just keep it instrumental when it comes to this stuff for me. So, my cat got stung by a bee yesterday in the foot. We were outside. I let the cats outside on leashes, walk around in the yard, and I put them on, like they have real long leashes, so I can just like chill on the steps and they'll go walk around and sniff, do cat stuff. And so one of my cats, Boom Boom, sniffing at something in the clover And I knew it was only a matter of time before one of them got stung by a bee, because they just don't, you know, if something's moving, they want to eat it. So yeah, I saw him like chewing in that crazy way when you're like trying to eat a bug, when a cat's trying to eat a bug, and then he all of a sudden he just like did his paw like this, and he's walking around. I had to Google it to see if cats are ever allergic to bees, and they are sometimes, but he's not. He was fine. He hammed it up a little bit, and his paw was swelled. It was kind of puffy and swelled up. He didn't love it, but about like a person getting stung. He just kind of limped around for last night, and then today he was fine. Yeah. He was all right. I kept an eye on him. I was worried. I mean, you know, now that it's all over, I'm like chill about it, but I was a little worried for a minute, like, you know, never know. Especially right now when it feels like fucking Mad Max land everywhere, where you like don't know if you if you would have to take him to the vet, what would if anybody's open, etc. But thankfully it worked out. He's cool. Maybe he won't try to eat bees anymore, but it's doubtful, because he was trying to get one through the screen today already again. It was not a murder hornet. Yeah. Yeah, Boom Boom. I have two cats, Boom Boom and Milkshake. They're brothers. Got them when they were tiny. Got them when they were tiny from the Humane Society about a year and a half ago. They're not around. Usually they try to take over the show. Yeah, I feel kind of bad that I'm like keeping him prisoner in here all the time, but I can't let him out because traffic, other cats, you know, all the reasons why you can't really let a cat out. So give him something to do. Put him on a leash and just let him walk around. I got like some 15 feet leashes, something like that. So they've got plenty of room. I mean, they don't love it. They don't love having the harnesses on. But I think they're starting to realize that if you want to go outside, you have to wear the harness. And it's funny. I mean, like people walking by, you know, get a kick out of it. Iron Cthulhu Apocalypse. No, I haven't. Dark ambient horror music. Yeah, I might like that. I mean, I've been digging more and more like stuff like this. Listen to like dark synth wave, stuff like that. All right, man. Well, thank you for coming by, Isaac. And catch up on some comics from Asheville Comics. Cool. I guess they're delivering now. Oh, Asheville Comics. That's the one out in yeah. I know those guys too. Oh, okay. So are you? Never mind. We'll talk next time. You're getting ready to go, so. Yeah, Asheville Comics. Okay. Asheville Comics and Morgan's Comics. Sometimes I get them mixed up, but yeah, cool, man. Need to get out there. I didn't know that they were still open right now. Last time I was at Asheville Comics, I bought... I think I bought Paper Girls 2. Been digging that story. I get trades a lot of times when I go. I got Monstrous Book 1. And I'm still working my way through that. I love the art in it. And the story's pretty good. It's just, I just put it down and I don't know. Didn't pick it up again. Next time I go down there, I'm gonna get Hillbilly. I love that guy's artwork. And I heard that the comic is funny. That guy's pretty funny. Plastic? No, I haven't. I'll look it up. I'm kind of out of the loop when it comes to comics. I always pick some up and I read them and stuff, but it's, how it is. Sometimes it's like, you can't really keep up with everything. I guess I do kind of lean. I like sci-fi, fantasy, even hero stories and stuff, but I've leaned more toward indie stuff. Oddball stories or oddball. I don't know if oddball is the right word, but like unique art or unique stories. And yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want to start a pull list because I don't know. Probably the same reason why I don't start playing like World of Warcraft or something, because I don't want gotta be careful how into stuff I get. That's not true. I don't know. I'm always on the lookout for cool stuff. What is Trencher? Okay, I'll look it up. Let's check it out right now. Need a break from quills anyway. Trencher art. Artists, comics. Is Trencher the guy's name or is it the book? trencher looks like someone puked on a comic. This is probably what you mean. This book. Isn't it? I'll check it out later. I'll find them later. All the first results are a book called Trencher. All right, these are looking good through here. I'm not in love with these. Hey Elizabeth, how's it going? Yeah, I was asked about the inspiration behind this piece, so I had to tell that porcupine story again. Yeah, I plugged your stuff. Got to. Gotta look out for each other. And I don't know, did you just dip in, dip out if you're still here? I don't know how I feel about you nominating me for that 10 paintings in 10 days, to be honest, because on one hand, you said really nice stuff about my art, and I super appreciate that. And it was all true. No, I'm just kidding. It was very nice of you. But now it's like, now I have to, it's like, I've got like anxiety now, because I don't think I know 10 artists that haven't already been nominated. And it's like, are they gonna want to be nominated? It's not so much the posting the paintings, it's the nominating other people. I feel a little weird about it. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. Am I overthinking it? Probably. Is that kind of my jam, to overthink stuff? Maybe. But if you're way back there when I... Oh, okay. Well, I kind of feel like I mean, I don't know. I don't want to sound like I'm, I don't want to sound like a curmudgeon. I like the idea of posting paintings and telling a little story behind them. Because like some of those paintings, you know, you've had them for a while, you've painted them, and you still like them, but you kind of got to be reminded a little bit, because it's like you're on to the next thing. You're 5 paintings ahead, but you've still got some of these paintings, and it's cool to have a reason to talk about them rather than just kind of feel like maybe you're spamming them. I don't know, you know? So, it's cool. Thank you for the nice words, too. Jam or jelly? I'm not sure what that means. If you're asking, I don't know, you know? It probably used to be jelly. just because there's more sugar in jelly, right? I haven't had jam or jelly. I've got to finish this painting tonight. And if that means, I don't know, if that means like going to extreme measures, then I will. I'll do what I feel, Elizabeth. Thank you. I was thinking about nominating artists that would never know I nominated them, like Frank Miller. You know, nominate Salvador Dali. I don't know. That's a little bit. That's a little bit not as funny because Salvador Dali's no longer with us. But I thought about like nominating artists that are don't know who I am and would never respond. Thank you. Have fun working on commission stuff, Elizabeth. Thank you for coming by. And I'm going to get in touch with you this week about maybe coming back on here. I know I keep saying that, but I wanted to let a little bit of time pass because I don't know what the protocol is for that, but I think it's enough time's passed. So maybe you come back on next week. Maybe, if you want. Have fun doing commissions. I think I might just have to get rid of these quills because they're I'm getting rid of them because they're, even though they should really be there by all rights, they're jerking around with the composition of this painting, and I can't abide by that. What else we got in here? I don't want that anymore. I don't want those anymore. I'm tired of them. I think, all right, it's 8:30. Got a half an hour left. So, got a half an hour left, and we're gonna finish this bad boy up. Oh man. Oh boy. I am starting to dig it. All right, we gotta put some light in this. Put some light in here. What if he had... So if this is a portrait studio, he might even have a fill light back here, huh? Not convinced yet. You know, I think it might be a little bit too late in the game to start working another light in here. I'm gonna wonder for the rest of the night what Elizabeth meant by jam or jelly. She commented jam or jelly, and I don't know what that means. And she didn't even stick around for long enough for me to finish my jam jelly story, you know? Yeah, it's a holiday weekend. I think a lot of people would probably be doing stuff tonight. Maybe not being on. Not being online. Yikes. What happened? Stop the presses. Duke Energy just sent me an email. I'm sure it's super important. Oops. That probably just made a crazy noise in the mic. My bad. You know, I don't think this is an improvement. Kill it. What is happening here? Throw this away. What is this? I'm getting away from the shape of these quills. like we're about ready to wrap it up here. I'm not sure who's watching. That's cool. Anybody who is still watching, or anybody that watches this in the future, thank you very much for coming and checking it out. I have not decided what's going to happen with this painting yet. But I'll let you guys know as soon as I know how you may be able to attain this painting if you are interested in that kind of thing. I will let you know. It's definitely pretty close to being done. Or I'm definitely close to calling it done. Although, of course, I could mess with it forever. I want to get a shadow in here. And I got to give him some freckles. Wow. Can't rush freckles. I feel like I'm really rushing these freckles. You can't do that. Actually need to go and look at freckles. Yeah, maybe there's a couple more things I'd like to do this painting, but it's pretty close to being done. I need to do something about these teeth. It's bottom teeth. All right, we're getting ready to call it a night here. I think I'm going to call this painting finished, at least for now. Those of you that came by, thank you very much. Those of you that are watching in the future, thank you very much. Yeah, let's keep on trucking. I'm thinking about maybe changing the night of this stream, but I'm not sure. Just, you know. Now I'm like super involved in touching this up. I'm not sure exactly. I think I'm just going to stick with Saturdays for now. See how it goes for a couple weeks. I think that now that restrictions are loosening up a little bit, that people are going to be out doing more stuff on Saturdays, and it might not be the best night anymore. But we'll see. All right, friends. Thanks again. Have a good evening. Have a good Memorial Day. Hot dogs, I guess. Later.